was it? I'm gonna start with my first one. How about that? I'm gonna just do my first one.
Okay, yeah.
So for my first like big one, I feel like was like I went on a trip. That trip that I took for like a whole fucking month.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 2021. I went to like 5 different
Oh
places.
yeah,
I
for
went to
sure.
like Florida, Cali, Texas, and Vegas and everything.
Yeah.
And had a couple stop bys in the other places. I
Right.
think I even got to spend a night in Atlanta one night and shit like that. That shit was sweet. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But like taking that trip, going to like different places and just like seeing different like aspects of people around the United States was like a real eye opener to me
Yeah, for sure.
because like I ain't realized like how different DC was compared to like around the world,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't aware to like how different people thought like compared to DC. Like shit that we trip about here is like the least concern of like someone out in like Texas or like Cali or like Nevada or like Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Like their situations and like their problems can be like completely different for somebody who lives in like a few states, like more like a couple
Right.
more
Yeah.
north, just because like their circumstances are different.
Yeah.
So
No,
like
for
that
sure.
that like really opened my eyes to like whenever you go around the world, it's just like everyone dealing with something. It might not be the same thing, but it might be something else, and it might affect them in like your daily way, like your issue affects you type of thing.
Right.
So it made me really realize that like everybody got something that they gotta deal with and figure out type of thing. So I wanted to be like, I don't even know. Like it was just real eye opening because it's like it made me realize like I was putting a lot of stress on myself to get to like places where I felt like I really needed to get, and it felt me, and it really reminded me like this isn't a race.
Mm-hmm.
Like every day is day by day. You gotta take it by step by step. And like I felt like I just wanted to get there and just be there, so I can just be like, all right, fuck it, I made it, and then relax instead of just like enjoying the process and the journey to there. And
Mm-hmm.
then once I get there, it's just like, oh, I bet I finally made it type of thing. But it's not like, oh, I'm stressing myself out just to get there, and then I celebrate like I'm celebrating the journey up until getting that type of thing. So
Yeah.
that's why I kind of like it kind of opened my eyes up going around like United States for like that whole month type of thing, because it's just like I really got to see a different aspect of people for like a whole different month. I wasn't home around my normal stuff every month. Like we were out doing different things every day throughout the trip, so it wasn't never like I wasn't with the locals. Like we didn't stay in like a hotel or anything other than the Cali trip. Cali trip, they our Airbnb was fucking messy. It was fucked up. So we had to get a hotel. But everywhere else we stayed like in like the local town. So like we talked to like the local people. They told us stuff. We went to like the local restaurants, the local like stuff like so like we was really like into the city because like at that time I was really trying to figure out like I really didn't want to stay in DC. I know I don't want to like live here forever type of thing. So like, but I ain't going nowhere I want to move unless I go out and explore places. So that's kind of what that trip was too, trying to figure out like, all right, where else do I want to go? Like, where else do I want to explore type of thing? Like, how else can I get around to different places type of thing? So,
Right.
you know, like, where do I want to be? Like, how do I want to live my life? Type of thing. Like maybe the life that I'm living here in DC isn't the life that really is suited for me. Maybe I should be off in the middle of the desert somewhere
Right. Yeah.
doing something or something like that, helping somebody. Or maybe I should be in the middle of the goddamn country
Yeah.
farming, doing some shit. You feel me? Maybe
Oh
I ain't
yeah.
a city kid. You feel me?
Well,
Like, you
that's
feel
that's
me?
that's the most important part about traveling, bro.
You feel me? So like I really just like wanted to like go and figure that out and like get myself immersed in that and just do different things and figure out like what it is that I wanted to do. And I felt like that was the first like thing to making me help realize what it was that I wanted to do type of thing. So
Okay.
I say that was one of my like greatest moments.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had those too, yeah, for sure.
But
And
yeah.
then yeah, I definitely encourage everybody to start traveling. Like,
Definitely travel, bro. Cause
yeah.
like, oh man, traveling is not only is amazing, like such a like weight off your shoulder, but like going to different places and just seeing different things and just seeing it different from like what you're normal to, bro. It's not, it's like I can't explain it. It's like how like people that come to the United States for the first time and they get shell shocked. It's like that feeling, but it's not. It's just not that. It's not to that max because we kind of know how like different places are because you know we hear the typical stereotypes, but when you go there and you see how it is, and if it's completely different from what you like typically know, you kind of like, oh, whoa, this is nothing like what I heard or I was told. Like this shit is like completely like different. So it's just like I feel like you will never know a place until you go there for yourself.
Yeah, true.
Because like I've always been told like, oh, if you go to Vegas, all you going unless you want to gamble, you ain't gonna have fun, nigga. I only hit the casino one day. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was out in the mud. I was out there doing any and everything else. Like I probably hit the casino one time. I was on the Ferris wheel. I was on some other shit. We were supposed to go out and hit this train. We did the zip line and shit. Like it was a lot of stuff. You feel me? So it's just like